Hello students. So last lecture we have seen two formulas of finding the integration. That is integration of L upon x plus b is dx is equal to L upon L into log of x plus b. And similarly we have seen the formula, that is integration of L upon ax plus b raised to r dx. So what is its integration? L upon a into 1 minus r into 1 upon ax plus b raised to r minus 1, where r is not equal to 1. And so again you have seen integration of L upon ax plus b dx is equal to L upon a into log of ax plus b. So using this we see some examples again. So we see the integration of algebraic rational function when the denominator has linear factors and that linear factors are non-repeated linear factors. Integration of algebraic function, integration of algebraic function when denominator has non-repeated linear factors. So using example we clear the idea. Example, we take two examples. If denominator has two linear factors, and another example where the denominator has three linear factors and that linear factors are non-repeated. Integrate or find the integration of dx upon x plus 1 into x plus 2. Solution. Now you observe that numerator is constant polynomial 1 and denominator has two polynomials, has two factors, x plus 1 and x plus 2, and their two factors are linear factors and they are non-repeated. X plus 1 occurs one times and x plus 2 occur again one times. So when this situation occurs, then how you find its integration? So what is method? Here 1 upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to a. How many factors are there? Two factors. Therefore, there exist two constants. A upon, you take capital A or small a. A upon first factor x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2. Number suppose 1. So, using partial fraction method, so this method is known as partial fraction method. Two factors, two constants. Now we find the values of a and b. So from this equation 1, you can write 1 upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to, so by your usual method, here LCM is x plus 1 into x plus 2. Then you divide this x plus 1, x plus 2 by x plus 1 cancel, x plus 2, and it you multiply it to numerator. Therefore, a into x plus 2 plus x plus 2 cancel, x plus 1 remaining, multiply it to denominator, so you get b into x plus 1. Now you observe that in left side x plus 1, x plus 2 is there, in right side also x plus 1, x plus 2, therefore two factors cancel. So this can be written as 1 is equal to a into x plus 2 plus b into x plus 1. Number 2. Now you have to find the values of a and b. So here x plus 1 factor, therefore you put x is equal to minus 1 or x plus 1 is equal to 0, means x is equal to minus 1 in equation 2, you get one constant. Put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 2, we get left side is 1 is equal to a into x is equal to minus 1 plus 2 plus b into minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. Therefore, b into 0 means 0. So, is equal to a into minus 1 plus 2 means 1 plus 0. Therefore, what is the value of a? You obtain a is equal to 1. So, you remember a is equal to 1. Again, you put x is equal to minus 2, that is x plus 2 is equal to 0, means x is equal to minus 2 in equation 2. Again, or next, we put x is equal to minus 2 in 2, we get, I will write here, x is equal to minus 2. What is 1? What is 2? This. 1 is equal to a into x is minus 2 plus 2, then plus b into minus 2 plus 1. Therefore, is equal to a into minus 2 plus 2 means 0 plus b into minus 2 plus 1 means minus 1. Therefore, 1 is equal to this. Therefore, 1 is equal to this 0 and minus b. Therefore, value of b is equal to minus 1. So, you get value of a, capital A, and you get value of b. Then using equation 1 we have, I will remove this because you get the values of constants a and b. Using equation 1 we have, what is your 1? 1 is this, 1 upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to, you obtain the value of a is put here, or you put values of a and b in 1. So a is 1 upon x plus 1 plus b is minus 1 upon x plus 2. So this can be written as 1 upon x plus 1 minus 1 upon x plus 2. So left side is 1 upon x plus 1 into x plus 2. Then you integrate on both sides. Integrating we get, so integration of 1 upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 dx is equal to integration of dx upon x plus 1. So you know the algebra of integration. Integration of this means integration of first term minus integration of second term minus integration of dx upon x plus 2. And you know that integration of L upon ax plus b, you compare to ax plus b, so its integration is L upon a log of ax plus b, means here is equal to log of x plus 1 minus log of x plus 2. So you keep as it is. This is answer, or you know the properties of logarithm. This can be written as log of x plus 1 upon x plus 2. So left side is dx upon x plus 1 x plus 2. Log of x plus 1 upon x plus 2. So in this way you solve the integration when the denominator has non-repeated linear factors, or if you have given a polynomial, you find its factors and you check that the factors are repeated or non-repeated. So you have taken two examples, then we see two factors, then we see taking three factors. Same method. If there are three factors, then you take the three constants a, b, c. Small a, small b, small c, or capital A, capital B, capital C. We see one more example. Next, evaluate integration of x upon, you take x or x square upon, you remember that degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator. If degree of numerator is greater than the degree of denominator, you divide that numerator by the denominator polynomial and you write in the form of f of x upon g of x is equal to q of x, quotient plus remainder upon g of x. So x upon x plus 1 three factors, x plus 2, then x plus 3. Solution. By making use of partial fraction, we have, by making use of partial fraction, method, we get, what do we get? X upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to, there are three constants, so there are three factors, so there are three constants, a upon x plus 1, then plus b upon x plus 2, then plus c upon x plus 3. Instead of x plus 2, you can take minus 2, because x minus 2 is also a linear factor. Suppose number 1. Here we find the values of a, b, c. Therefore, this right side can be written as, here LCM is x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3. So left side is as it is, same. So x plus 1 cancel. You divide this, x plus 1 cancel. Then remaining is a into x plus 2 into x plus 3. Then plus b into x plus 2 cancel. X plus 1 into x plus 3. Then plus x plus 3 cancel. C into x plus 1 into x plus 2. So in left side and right side, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 are there, therefore it cancel. So you have x is equal to a into x plus 2 into x plus 3 plus b into x plus 1 into x plus 3 plus c into x plus 1 into x plus 2. Number 2. You have to find the values of a, b, c. Put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 2. Put x is equal to minus 1 into, we get left side is x, therefore minus 1 is equal to a into minus 1 plus 2 into minus 1 plus 3 plus, in right side x plus 1 is factor there, minus 1 plus 1 0, therefore b into 0 means it becomes 0 plus, again c into x plus 1 is their factor, therefore x is equal to minus 1 plus 1, x minus 1 plus 1 0, c into 0 means 0. Therefore a into minus 1 plus 2 means 1 and minus 1 plus 3 means 2. Therefore minus 1 is equal to a into 2. Therefore a is equal to minus 1 by 2. So you get the value of a is equal to, I will write here, a is equal to minus 1 by 2. Similarly, you find the constant b. So I will remove this. Next, put x is equal to minus 2 in equation 2, means in equation this, we get x is minus 2, then is equal to a into, here factor a into x plus 2, means x is equal to minus 2, minus 2 plus 2 0, therefore a into 0 plus b into x is equal to minus 2 plus 1 into minus 2 plus 3 plus c into x plus 2 is factor there, minus 2 plus 2 0, therefore c into 0. Therefore minus 2 is equal to 0, this 0 plus minus 2 plus 1 means minus 1 into minus 2 plus 3 means 1 plus 0. Minus 1 into minus 1, 1, and minus 2 is equal to minus b, therefore value of b is equal to 2. So you get b is equal to 2. So you get the another constant. Similarly, you find the value of c. Put x is equal to minus 3 into, we get, what we get? X is equal to is, x is equal to this, minus 3 is equal to a into, here x plus 3 factor, minus 3 plus 3 0, therefore a into x plus or minus 3 plus 2 into 0 means 0, then plus b into, again here x plus 3 factor, minus 3 plus 3 0, b into x minus 3 plus 1 into 0 means 0, b into 0 plus c into x is equal to minus 3 plus 1 minus 3 plus 2, therefore minus 3 is equal to, this is 0, this is 0, plus c into minus 3 plus 1 means minus 2, and into minus 3 plus 2 means minus 1, then minus minus become plus 2c, minus 3 is equal to 2c, therefore c is equal to minus 3 by 2. So you get the value of c is equal to minus 3 by 2. Then you put the values of a, b, c in equation 1. Using equation 1, we get, using equation 1, we get 1 is this. Therefore, x upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to, value of a is minus 1 by 2 upon x plus 1, then plus value of b is 2, 2 upon x plus 2, and plus c is minus 3 by 2 upon x plus 3. Or this can be written as minus 1 by 2 into 1 upon x plus 1, then plus 2 upon x plus 2 minus 3 upon 2 into 1 upon x plus 3. Then integrate on both sides, we get, therefore, integration of dx, x into dx upon x plus 1, x plus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to, so minus 1 by 2 into integration of dx upon x plus 1 plus 2 is constant, outside the integration dx upon x plus 2 minus 3 by 2 constant into integration of dx upon x plus 3. So this can be written as minus 1 by 2, and you know the integration of dx upon x plus 1 is log of x plus 1, then plus 2 into log of x plus 2, then minus 3 by 2 into integration of dx upon x plus 3 log of x plus 3. So you keep as it is, or by properties of logarithm you make some adjustment here. So in this way you solve the integration algebraic rational function when the denominator occurs linear factors, and that linear factors are non-repeated linear factors. So in the next lecture we see how you find the integration by making use of partial fraction method when the denominator has linear factor but repeated linear factors, that is x plus 1 occurs 2 times, 3 times, similarly x plus 2 occurs 4 times or many times, then how you find its integration by making use of partial fraction method. So we stop here. Thank you.